Yesterday, Elon Musk said something that spooked the stock market and the crypto market. And in this video, we're going to be talking about what he said and is what he said true. In addition to that, we are going to be looking into cryptocurrencies. We're going to be seeing what is in store for the future of cryptocurrencies because there's something very big that's going to be taking place next week that you cannot miss. Very important information that can determine the entire crypto market and even the stock market. So make sure you stay tuned. Now, if you love crypto videos, give this video a thumbs up. Please consider doing so. Subscribe with notifications on and let me know in the comments below. Do you think the month of June is going to be a bullish month for cryptocurrencies, meaning that we will be higher than where we are now at the end of the month? So getting straight into the video, let's just take a look at the cryptocurrency market. Let's see what's happening. So the last 24 hours, cryptos are actually green. Most cryptos are green. We have Dogecoin is one of the biggest winners. Cardano is a big winner. We have Ethereum up about 1%, Bitcoin up about 1%. Most cryptocurrencies are green because there was a pretty sharp drop yesterday when the stock market opened. And since then, cryptos have begun to bounce up and recover just a little bit. And cryptos and stocks dropped yesterday for a couple of reasons, but primarily with what Elon Musk said. Now, Elon Musk, in addition to a bunch of other CEOs and a bunch of other companies which are doing the same exact thing, is cutting 10% of salaried staff. This is unfortunate, but the reason for this is because the economy is beginning to slow down. We have inflation going up, prices are going up. Companies are not able to afford as much as what they were a couple of months ago. And as inflation begins to go up, stocks are going down, cryptos are going down. The entire economy is being hit, unfortunately, so companies like Tesla have to cut their employees down. Now, getting into what he said is he said one thing in particular on a tweet that he was pretty concerned about the economy, that he's concerned about the future of the economy with inflation, so on and so forth. And this is the primary concern, not only of Elon Musk, but of many people in finance, of many people in the world and government. And their concern is inflation, the economy, and many things like that. And this is the primary thing that has been driving cryptos down, like Bitcoin. We have Ethereum, we have Dogecoin, we have Shiba Inu, we have Cardano. This is what has been driving the crypto market down. And it's fear, and it's based off interest rates, it's based off of inflation. These are the factors that are just temporarily, keyword, pay attention to this word, temporarily driving the crypto market down. Now, there was a lot worse economical things that were taking place a couple of years ago that caused cryptos and stocks to crash, but they bounced up very fast. And we might be in a situation where, yes, we could have another drop, but we probably will be in the near future be bouncing up and recovering very fast. And just as cryptos come down as fast as they have come down this past month or so, past 30 days is just as fast as they can bounce up. And we have seen this many times before. If you have been in cryptocurrencies, if you've been in cryptocurrencies for a long time, you've noticed that there are cycles. There's bullish cycles, there's bearish cycles where cryptos go up for a period of time, they go down for a period of time. It's normal. It happens every single bull run. I mean, look at 2017, Bitcoin went to 20,000, dropped all the way to 3,000, and then eventually back up to 14,000. And then we had another crash, and then boom, all the way from 3,000, 2020, around April, Bitcoin went from 3,000 all the way to $69,000 in a short period of time. And guess what? In the midst of that, there was crashes, there was corrections, there was fear, there was FUD, there was panic. And the same thing is happening back then as it did now. History continues to repeat itself over and over, and cryptos have experienced these cycles ever since they were created. Ever since Bitcoin was pennies and dollars, Bitcoin has seen these pumps and crashes, and guess what? It continues to go up and up because the amount of people that are joining the crypto space continues to grow every single day. The amount of people that continue to trust and invest in cryptocurrencies is continuing to grow every single day, despite the prices of cryptocurrencies going down. Now, there is something very important that is going to be taking place next week. And as I've been mentioning this in my Patreon and in my videos, we have on the 10th of June at 8:30 a.m., the CPI reading is going to be released. At 8:30 a.m., you can type in CPI reading. I might even be live at this time. And you're going to see a lot of volatility based on this reading. The CPI reading discusses inflation. It shows the level of inflation, of where inflation is. And there are experts out there who put their expectations. And based on how the results come in, if they are above expectations, way above expectations, way below expectations, is going to determine the stock market and the crypto market. And if you do not know, make sure you continue to watch this video. I have some important information. The stock market moves the entire crypto market. Cryptos follow the stock market about 70% of the time, one for one. And the inflation reading is going to determine the movement of the stock market, which at the same exact time is going to determine the movement of the crypto market. Now, it's very likely that there is going to be high inflation readings, and they may just go at expectations, maybe a little bit below. But my speculation, and this is just a guess from what we have seen from the past, is if the readings are under expectations, we could see probably a very big bullish move. We could see a very big bullish move, not only in the stock market, but in the crypto market as well. So we will have to see what is going to happen. I personally would not recommend gambling on the volatility of what's going to be taking place, because if the news comes in bad, we could see a 10% move, a 10% crash right then and there. We could even see a bigger crash that could span out from days, a period of days. And it's very interesting that it is going to be on a Friday. Most CPI readings are done on a Monday or Tuesday, sometimes a Wednesday, but a Friday is very interesting because you have the CPI reading, and then the stock market is closed Saturday and Sunday. And usually what happens whenever there is good news or bad news, it takes the market a couple of days to digest. So maybe there could be a fake out. There could be a lot of manipulation taking place at that time, where depending on the reading, even if it's bad, we could actually see some bullish movement up. That will be the market manipulators, the whales, and the market makers, maybe tricking people into thinking that the market is going to see a big bullish move, and then on the weekend or Monday seeing a lot of volatility and a lot of crashing. So starting Friday, even the days before Friday, there's going to be a lot of volatility based on the expectations of the CPI reading, and it's going to take a period of several days for the markets to fully digest the information. And if the information is very bearish, it could take several days for the market to digest it, which means that we could see a little bit of a drop, maybe a big drop on Friday. We could see a bounce, and then we could see sideways action on the weekend, maybe some green action. And then Monday and Tuesday, and even for weeks, depending on how bad or good the information is, we could be seeing a lot of bullish or bearish momentum, which we must be very careful about. Because if it's very bearish and we pull out and the market goes down another 10%, 20%, or even 30%, depending on the type of news, if you pull out, you can end up buying the dip and making a lot of money by trading that dip. And that's exactly what I do in the Patreon, which I highly recommend you join, especially tier 3, where you can copy all of my exact trades. I will be trading the market at that time, because I trade the market every single day. And we will attempt to try to take advantage of the volatility, but the best time to trade is to pull out during a lot of volatility, because volatility, even on good news or bad news, you can see one move to the opposite direction where it goes up, then immediately shoots down, as we see that all the time. So you want to wait for the volatility to settle, because volatility always settles, and it settles after you see a big crash and you see more continued crashing, and eventually you see it where it just kind of like bounces and slowly goes up and up and up and up, and it just trades sideways. That's kind of the volatility, and that's kind of the time you want to enter into. And you can take a look at the charts, which I do in the Patreon for you. You can understand if there's a likeliness of a bounce. So until then, the markets are going to be a bit shaky. They're going to be volatile, and there's going to be some green in between them. From now until next Friday, I assure you, there's probably going to be some very good green days, which you should take advantage of and take profits in this market. If you want to make the most money, you need to take profits. And in my course, I teach you exactly, which I highly recommend you watch. There's a money back guarantee. It's going to teach you when to take profits, when to pull out, so that after things are green, you can pull out and let things crash 10%, 15%, as they have been doing almost every single time there is green. That way you can be getting more crypto and be making more money at the same exact time, even while things are crashing and bearish. You can get access to that course at MYLESGinvestments.com. And make sure, if you want the best crypto trading platform out there, use my Bybit link. You need to use a VPN most likely, but if you use my link and you deposit by putting money, by sending crypto over there, you can claim a $4,000 deposit bonus or more. Highly recommend checking that out. All of these links will be in my video description and my top pinned comments. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I will see you all later. You have a great day.